Alright, so we just got finished up with a physical therapy session for Josh's injured left knee here. He plays baseball and he injured it sliding into home plate trying to steal a base. Since he's in the acute phase of healing, this is a good modality to use after a therapy session to try to control the inflammation, bring down some swelling, and then also kind of decrease his perception of the pain. So what we'll do, we have a Uline cold pack. Since there are chemicals in this, we're going to want to try to cover it up with something thin, such as a pillowcase or a towel. We have a pillowcase in this instance, single layer. We'll apply it to his knee here. And then we're also going to elevate his knee to help complete the PRICE acronym of rest, ice, compression, elevation. You also need something to hold this down with. We have a gait belt here, or you could use straps, etc. Before doing this, I would ask Josh, do you have any hypersensitivities to cold or intolerances? Have you used a cold pack before?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna leave this on here for about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna check back with him every 5 minutes or so. I would also tell him that the stages of cold he'd feel would be about, first would be intense cold, then burning, aching, and then we want you to just not really feel much at all. You don't, when you reach numbness, like total numbness, he would let me know. Other modalities we could also use include the CryoCuff, the Game Ready, or the Thermex, or something such as like an ice bag, just a Ziploc bag with ice in it, etc. If he wanted to do this at home, he could use something such as like a bag of frozen vegetables or something else that you keep in the freezer. And that's it.